Travel creators paint this picture of having lavish, amazing lifestyles where everything's paid for and somehow they're even magically getting paid to do it. If you've ever thought that seems too good to be true, that's because it is. And now I can prove it. I've been working as a travel creator for about a year now. I've grown my social media following to over 70,000 people, and I also regularly get about 7 million monthly views on my Instagram channel. So I think I know a thing or two about being a travel creator now. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll be completely straight up with you and show you exactly what I've earned in that time. I want to be completely honest with you because that's one thing of many that travel creators often don't want you to know. Look, I tend to be a pretty trusting person, and quite honestly, there's a lot of amazing creators out there who are completely authentic and honest about their experiences. But the fact is that most of the travel content you see is highly curated and just downright fake. The first thing I think everyone should know about what it's like to be a travel creator is the reality of this overly curated content. Behind that 10-second clip of a villa in Bali is hours and hours of research, meticulous planning, and making sure that you are filming, shooting at the best times, during the best conditions, in the best places. And often this means getting up at ridiculous hours in the morning to make sure that you're in a place on time. And the reason for this is that getting paid to travel is actually getting paid to advertise a product. See, the product here is not some fancy skincare cream or the latest trendy outfit. It's a place, a feeling, and in some cases it's also clout. You're getting paid because a brand, a tourism board, a hotel, somebody wants to advertise these things to your audience. And even when you're not getting paid to advertise locations, you are still technically advertising these locations. The next thing I want to talk about is burnout. This is a huge one. Every single creator faces it. And before those of you sitting there are like, oh, woe is me, you're a creator, boo-hoo. It's not the being a content creator aspect that causes this burnout. When you're a content creator, you are running a business. You have to do every single task. Assuming you're a smaller creator who doesn't have a team, you have to be good at everything. Editing, filming, connecting with your community, planning trips, selling products, negotiating with brands. There's dozens of things that you have to be really good at to succeed as a content creator. And you have to do all of these things that in a normal business, each and every one of them would be handled by a different person. And the other thing that goes with the risk of burnout is the constant imposter syndrome and the comparison trap, where there's all these creators around you constantly in your face that are better than you or doing better than you, or on the face of it they look like they're doing better than you. And whether or not that's the case, it feeds into your mental health. And this has sort of been my experience so far. In all honesty, I love what I'm doing now, but every single day is extremely difficult on your mental health because I'm constantly checking my analytics, I'm constantly self-doubting my content. If a video doesn't perform as well as I'd hoped it would, I will really beat myself up about it. And if a brand that I really like ghosts me or doesn't want to work with me, it all takes its toll. And on top of that, you just have to keep going with the grind. If you don't film, edit, and make that post, you don't get any income. It's that simple. That's the downside of running your own business, being self-employed, as opposed to having a job. Everything you get out of it is a direct result of what you put in. So I've talked a bit about the reality of being a travel creator. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, I'm going to back that up by showing you how much I earned this last year. So I am looking at my income for the 2024-2025 tax year, and I earned a whopping negative $3,246.61. Woo! Yeah. I know, I'm rich now. I'm living this amazing life. I'm going to Bali. I'm living it up in Dubai. I am an influencer. Woo! In all honesty though, this is the reality. Being a creator, let alone a travel creator, you have to invest money in growing your business. You have to get equipment. You have to get software. You have to get to the places you want to film. These are all expenses that you have to cover, at least in the beginning. And to be honest, things have actually started turning around in the last couple of months. I've had some really good gigs. It's still going to take some time before I'm earning a livable income in this job. I hope that was helpful for you, and whether you're a fellow travel creator, content creator, or just someone who's interested in what it's like, I'm here to share my real experiences with you, and if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below. Oh, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos in the future.